It was a threesome, not my child. Yes, that is the exact response Lil Scrappy said when asked about the baby that has the entire love and hip-hop universe buzzing. One wild night, one baby, and now a full-fledged conflict between denial and parenthood. Shakira, the woman holding it down with diapers in one hand and truth in the other, claims to know who the father is. She is not perplexed. She is not emotional. She is certain. And according to her, Scrappy is out here attempting to alter history simply because things became complicated. Scrappy, on the other hand, makes it abundantly apparent he's not claiming a child from a group environment. In his mind, the night was exciting, reckless, and blurry. But having a baby was not in the cards. And he refuses to take the blame. Do as so. Who is lying? Who is telling the truth? Who is the third person no one wants to talk about? Because this isn't simply a paternity issues. It's a scandal that's poised to turn everyone's reputations upside down. And believe me, this drama is only getting started. Let us return to the night that started it all. Scrappy, Shakira, and a third unnamed male became entangled all night in what Scrappy subsequently described as a vibe. No titles, no expectations, and no duties. At any rate, it is how he tells it. But for Shakira, that night marked the start of something very real. Something cried at 2 a.m. They required diapers, formula, and a father. Shakira didn't set out to be a mom in a scandal. She alleges Scrappy reached out, brought her into his world, and made her feel important. He told me he was done with the games and the industry ladies, and he wanted anything real, she told a trusted source. The wild night that followed was just supposed to be enjoyable, or so they believed. Until weeks later, the test was positive. When Shakira found out despite the fact that she was pregnant, she did not panic and contacted Scrappy immediately. There was no drama, no accusations, just facts, and she told him about it. Possibly be his. I wasn't on that messy vibe, but he ghosted me for 3 days straight, and when he eventually replied, he said the words that are now ringing over social media. That was Shakira was startled, hurt, and outraged because Scrappy was not only denying her child, but he was also dismissing the entire night as if it had not happened. Before everything happened, he told her she was unique. And the saddest part was that he knew the baby looked exactly like him. His mother even contacted me to tell me how the baby had Scrappy's eyes. But now, suddenly, he doesn't know anything, Shakira added. Meanwhile, Scrappy was living as if nothing had occurred, with paparazzi catching him out on dinner dates with Brittany, the so-called realtor who's better known for selling bottles than she is for closing on homes. And this isn't alleged. We received timestamps, locations, and even DMs from a waiter who said Scrappy was there sipping tequila with Brittany, smirking like his whole life wasn't coming apart behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Shakira Scrappy urged me, move out here so I can be near to my son. I left everything for that man. I didn't even ask him for money, just his presence, she explained. But when she arrived, he was nowhere to be found, except for Brittany's Instagram story. That was when Shakira snapped. She went live and spilled everything. I'm weary of keeping silent while he plays home with that Magic City bottle girl. She said on the stream, you think you can play daddy and VIP while disregarding the child you made in an adult decision? And then she unloaded the big bomb. Let us chat about it. It wasn't just me and you that night, correct? So, if you want to act completely new, let's call it what it was, a threesome. That is what you named it. And now you're hiding behind that word. Like, it erases your responsibility. Yes, Shakira has admitted it. The baby may have been born as a result of a 3-person meeting, but she claims to know the father. I remember who I was with, when I was there, and what I was doing. It was you. So don't try to play this like a mystery episode. But Scrappy was not having it. According to those close to him, he's been saying everyone the same thing. I'm not sure who else was in that room with her. It was a blur. I was lighted. She brought someone else. That's not on me. Some even claim Scrappy's attempted to persuade his inner circle that Shakira tricked him into getting pregnant in order to acquire a bag. But here's the catch. Shakira hasn't begged for money, and there is no child support. There is no legal pressure or anything. Just a man caring for the child he helped bring into the world, or at least that's what she desired. Now, things get much messier. Scrappy reportedly confronted Shakira in a private meeting. No cameras, no producers, just two broken people. in a parking lot. That's when things became loud. "You act as if I should just trust you," Scrappy shouted. But Shakira remembers everything, and she's been clutching this mystery name like it's a nuclear code. But not for long. Behind the scenes, people close to Shakira say she has been pressured by producers to reveal names. One insider believes she was even given a bonus if she revealed the identity of the third man during production. But so far, she's played it smart by building tension, keeping the audience engaged, and allowing Scrappy spirals while she remains cool and composed. Meanwhile, Scrappy is dealing with the aftermath. He's reportedly been blowing up Shakira's phone off camera, urging her not to say anything. He told she was tripping, and if she disclosed the truth, it would harm more than just his reputation. It would also disrupt someone else's life, according to the source. People began to worry if the third person was someone Scrappy knew. Rumors started spreading. Some fans called out the names of other Love and Hip Hop cast members. Some claimed it was a producer, a club owner, or even a security guard who allegedly approached her frequently. But Shakira has not confirmed anything. Not yet. Scrappy asked her to that night, instigated the entire encounter, and brought the third person, not her. So all this stuff about her bringing someone else is a lie. He wanted to do something crazy. I wasn't even interested at first, but he talked me into it. And now he wants to reinvent the entire night to avoid fatherhood. No, we are not doing that. While Shakira fights alone, Scrappy continues to live as if nothing happened. He was sighted again a few nights ago with Brittany, the bottle girl who has turned bogus real estate agent. This time they were at a hookah lounge, laughing, whispering, and holding hands like if he didn't have a baby on the other side of town, wondering where his father was. It is disgusting. And now Shakira is at her breaking point. She has been quiet, but every day she sees Scrappy play daddy to Brittany and club hop like a man without obligations. The more she's ready to divulge everything. "I didn't ask for drama," she informed a close friend. "But if he wants to pretend, I'll give him something tangible to cope with." Behind closed doors, manufacturing is already preparing for the explosion. Shakira is reportedly scheduled to appear alongside Scrappy in an upcoming reunion filming. Let's just say that the baby may not be the only item revealed. This is where it gets even uglier. According to a friend of Shakira, the third person, the other man in the threesome, has been trying to remain out of it, but is aware that his name may be out. And here's the twist. He isn't just any stranger. He's someone Scrappy has collaborated with. Yes, you heard that correctly. According to Shakira's team, the man who could also be the father works in the sector. Scrappy once referred to someone as family, someone who has known Scrappy for many years and is familiar with her habits, lifestyle, and tendencies. And this isn't a maybe. Shakira said she knows perfectly who she slept with and when. "I don't believe in confusion. I've grown. I know who I slept with. And if he wants to pretend it's cloudy, that's on him. But I had clarity. So now, we're sitting here with little Scrappy, rejecting the baby." Shakira stands 10 toes down. Brittany is clinging to her job as girlfriend with no clue. There is one mystery man out there who hopes his name does not appear on the timeline. Let's not forget that Scrappy invited Shakira to migrate across state borders. She left everything behind: family, work, home, and friends, all because he stated his desire to be a father. All because he told her we had made something. We've got to raise it. And now he pretends he doesn't even know her name. But the child is here, breathing, growing, waiting, and becoming increasingly scrappy with each passing day. It's incredible how these men can be crazy behind closed doors, but act completely different when real life arrives at the front door. "We were mature enough to do it," Shakira remarked. So, be mature enough to take responsibility for the consequences. The weird part is that DNA testing hasn't even occurred yet, since Scrappy is avoiding it, playing the "I don't need a test for a youngster. That isn't my game." But behind the scenes, he is worried. He is afraid. A friend of his stated that he does not want the truth. He wants it to go away. But this isn't going anywhere. Shakira says she's giving him one last chance to stand up privately before going public. "If he won't do the right thing, I will. And once I do, everyone will know who the third person was. Because I'm tired of being quiet for a man who refuses to acknowledge his own blood. If he won't do the right thing, I will. And once I do, everyone will know who the third person was." And with that, Shakira drew a line in the sand. She wasn't lying anymore. The days of quiet tears, unanswered texts, and empty promises were over. This wasn't simply about hurt feelings anymore. This was about a growing child who asked questions with his eyes, even though he couldn't yet According to insiders, Shakira had previously prepared a public statement in case Scrappy decided to continue ghosting. Her pal explained that the only reason she hadn't dropped it yet was to give him one final chance to man up. But she knows he won't. Meanwhile, Scrappy continued to share thirst traps, nightlife photographs, and strange Instagram messages such, "Only God can judge me," and "moving differently when peace hits." Peace? Really? While your son's mother is carrying strollers up the apartment stairs alone, and your infant is waking up crying for a man who won't even utter his name. Let's talk about that child. Shakira claims he's beginning to ask for his father. She thinks he recognizes Scrappy's voice from the past videos. She used to show him movies of Scrappy smiling, holding Shakira's belly, and whispering to the bump, "That dude exists." That man wanted the baby until reality hit, and he switched things up. Now, in one of her most surprising acts yet, Shakira has announced that she has proof from that night. And no, it's not just text messages. She has security footage. You've read that, right? It turns out that the Airbnb where they stayed that night had cameras in the hallway and foyer. While nothing was captured in the bedroom, you can see who entered and exited that night. This includes Lil Scrappy Shakira. One more person. And this is where the dude in the video goes nuclear. According to two sources who witnessed the film, he is a well-known Atlanta artist who is a member of Lil Scrappy's circle. He isn't just a friend. He is someone Scrappy has shared the stage with. Scrappy must have known who it was all along. But instead of admitting it, instead of saying, "Okay, everyone made a mistake, let's figure this out," he chose silence, shame, and escape. Shakira, meanwhile, is inundated with offers. Blogs seek exclusive rights to the article. Reality television producers are circling. Even a podcast host with a track record of viral baby mother interviews allegedly slipped into her DMs. But Shakira isn't after power. She claims she isn't attempting to wreck people's life. She only wants her son to know the truth. "If that man wants to hate me forever, that's okay. But my child will never grow up believing he was a secret or a mistake," she remarked. Let's pause right there, because this isn't just a baby mama vs. baby daddy feud anymore. Scrappy could have quietly shut this all down with a DNA test, but the longer he resists, the louder the streets become. And Britney is beginning to feel heat. Yes, sis. Do not think we forgot about you. Britney, who's been clinging to her bottle girl turn boss lady fantasy, has been putting on a brave front, posting filtered photos with. According to insiders, Britney met Scrappy after Shakira's latest live and asked him if what Shakira was saying was true. Despite captions like "unbothered" and "glowing," Britney is anything but unbothered. Receipts, footage, and babies don't lie, and neither do men who flee. Even she is beginning to doubt him. According to the most recent update, if Scrappy does not come forward, Shakira intends to officially identify the third man within the next week. At the end of the day, one of these men is the father of that child, and that infant deserves more than quiet, ego, and nightclub photos. People are now questioning if both guys, Scrappy and the mystery man, are refusing to take the test because neither wants the responsibility. If that's the case, we've got a child trapped in a tug of war where neither side is stepping up. And guess who's losing? The baby. Shakira has made it clear that if no one steps up soon, she would take legal action. She has already spoken with attorneys. Scrappy, on the other hand, stated, "I'm not going to raise this child in confusion just because two grown men want to play dumb. If I have to serve papers, I will." He has yet to reply publicly, but behind the scenes, word is that he is concerned not only about the baby, but also about the other man's name getting out, since if that occurs, the entire story will change. Scrappy's recklessness is no longer the case. Instead, he is lying to protect someone close to him, possibly someone who is married, famous, or both. When that name is revealed, careers may be jeopardized. Shakira has had enough of hiding, begging, and losing friendships. Fans may see their favorite stars in a completely new light, but one thing is certain, she is done. choosing truth over protection, exposure over shame, and her son over so, whether Scrappy likes it or not, whether the mystery man is ready or not, the truth is coming. Because this youngster did not seek for drama or to be born into a scandal. He simply wants to know who his father is. This tale is out of control, and we're still waiting for the DNA, the name drop, and someone to finally behave like a grown dash-up. So, we've got to ask you, do you think Tiny Scrappy is the true father? Is Shakira telling the truth? And who is the mystery third man in that bed that night? Please share your ideas in the comments section.